Alright, welcome to FusionPit Presents. I'm Alec, and this week I'm doing another shout out video to a very specific musician who just took probably the biggest step he could take to further his music career. And before I jump into that big news, I am going to rewind back and just talk about some of his past highlights, past achievements, past releases, and if you haven't already heard of him, I'm just going to really explain what his music is like, where he came from, and really all around who he is.
Been all over the United States, making memories all over the place.
Adrian Taylor's music career began at a very young age. At age 4, he began singing, actually, and it wouldn't be until his 8th grade year where he would teach himself how to play the acoustic guitar, along with further honing his singing ability by joining the school choir. Now, it wouldn't be until his freshman year when his music career would really start to take off, having his first live gig in 2012 at Batista's Coffee Shop. A year later, in 2013, Adrian Taylor would release his first self-titled raw demo, and after listening to it a few times, to me, it felt like it was mostly him just putting his toes in the water and see what it would be like to record and write his own material, as up until that point he was doing mostly just covers. And with this 6-song demo, that's really what it was. It was 5 cover songs and 1 original that he had written in freshman year titled Ignorant. And Ignorant was a little shaky. You could definitely tell he was nervous, but after the first chorus he did get a grip on it and it became a little stronger. However, with the covers, you could definitely hear the passion in his voice and the strength in his playing, especially with songs that would remain a staple in his live set for quite a while, like with Wheels Rollin' by Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem by Brentley Gilbert, and Dirt Road Diary by Luke Bryan. After a year of writing and a handful of gigs, Adrian Taylor would release his 2014 raw demo titled The Long Road Back. And this was a big shift in his career, as it was much longer at 12 tracks and no covers. It was all originals. And this is where we really see him stepping into his own sound and being quite multifaceted with a lot of variety amongst these tracks, with some outlaw country tunes like Fight Another Night, where he puts a lot of heat on his singing, sounds very aggressive. With love ballads, we get Georgia Peach, or Deeper and Deeper in Love, or Under the Stars, where you can hear in his voice how much he cares about the person he is writing about or writing to. And along with these love ballads, we get some heartbroken, melodramatic songs like Alone and She Ain't Coming Back, where you can hear the sorrow and the regret and the depression in his voice as he's writing about this person who either they broke his heart or it was a mutual call-off on whatever relationship they had. Now, he also writes these nostalgic songs like Underage, where it features a story that talks about the good times him and his best friends had while in high school. And this release actually has some of my favorite songs that he's written thus so far, with songs like Underage, Georgia Peach, Under the Stars. I really liked Fight Another Night, and I feel like this release is what really shaped his career up until this point. At the end of 2014, Adrian would hook up with former Mad Side member and current Return to Daylight member Mike Mathis who would act as a mentor toward AJ, helping him hone his songwriting abilities, his performing abilities, his singing abilities, and just in general giving him advice on the music business and his own career. Earlier 2015, Mike would go on to create and just put on these acoustic jam sessions at the Firehouse in Anderson between 7:30 8:30 is when it would start. And on a side note, if you guys are interested in that, I would go check it out. It's still going on. Now this is where the big step would take place. Mike, being from Madside, a recording band, a touring band who toured with Tesla, called in a favor from a connection. This connection came to Anderson, went to the Firehouse with the motivation to see Adrian perform. And after talking to Adrian, what I've been able to gather is that this connection enjoyed Adrian's sound so much that although nothing was signed, Adrian will be going into studio to record 3 songs for radio play, including Georgia Peach, and 2 more recent tracks titled Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde and Green Flag 1 2 3. Along with these radio play songs, a music video is being shot for Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde. Now, if you guys know who Adrian is, I want you to join me in congratulating him, as this is a major career change for him. This is a very big step, and I know he's very passionate about his dreams. If you guys don't know who he is, and you're a fan of country or outlaw country, I would definitely go into the description box and check his music out. Alright, this has been FusionPit Presents. I'm Alec. Don't forget to check out Adrian's music, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the FusionPit Presents page. You guys are awesome. Stay country.